Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa. I don't know why I laugh when I say that. I often laugh during my intro and outro. I don't know why. Just happy laugh. Anyway, I am here today to join you for the first Q and J. This is a Q&A session called Q&J, and the very first thing I'm going to do on this inaugural Q&J session is I'm going to thank Parker. Parker thought of the name and the idea for doing such a thing. Over the years, I have thought about doing a Q&A session, and for a variety of different reasons, mostly privacy, and plus I was just like, well, I don't know, what would you ask me? But when Parker came up with that, I just thought that's fantastic. And so the Q&J sessions are part of the Just Jessa series, where it's just me, just Jessa. Actually, in this one, it's just me, and over here it's Luke. He's on his little pillow, and Lila is somewhere around. And pretty soon my husband will be home from a gig where he was playing tonight. So he'll walk in and he might stick his face on the camera, and that would be pretty cool. He'll come up right about there. Anyway, so I thought I could come to you on Twitter and say what kind of questions you want to ask me, or I thought I could just start by asking the first question myself. And then after that, you'll be able to ask me any questions that you want. If I can't answer it, then I'll tell you why. There's certain things I won't answer because I am pretty private on the internet. Very wise thing to be, I think, which is one of the reasons why I'm not on Facebook, and I'm never going to get on Facebook. But there are lots of things that you can ask me about role play, storytelling, theater. You can ask me some things about what's going on for me personally, and I'll share some of those things. You can ask me what my life is like. You can specifically ask something specific. You can ask me about my past or my history or whatnot. So yeah. So I'll start by asking the first question. Okay? I'll ask it to me. The first question is, Jessa, why hasn't there been any content this week? The last thing that you did was, what's the last thing I did? Another just the Why No Sims. I remember that. And yeah, it's been about, I think 5 days, 4 or 5 days since there's been no content. So Jessa, come on, tell us. Why is there no content? Okay, so here's the answer to that question. And it's a little painful, so you'll be able to see that in my face. What's going on. But okay, so if you follow me on Twitter, and I highly recommend that you do, even if you're not really a Twitter person, if you want to know what's going on with me, that's the place to go. Because on YouTube, there's not, unless I make a video like this, there's really no way to just leave a short little thing, a little update, where you can just send it out to all your subscribers, just a little text message. As far as I know, there isn't. There used to be, but there isn't anymore. Where I can just notify you guys as to what's going on. But since they went over to Google Plus, there's no way that I know of to do that. So yeah, Twitter is the place to know. And I've been talking a little bit about it here and there on Twitter. The answer as to why there is no content is very simple. I have been in pain. Yeah. I have been in some emotional pain, and some physical pain. The emotional pain, and I'm not going to just talk about the pain, but I'm going to talk about some of the solutions I've found for it, because I thought, I know so many other people have various different emotional pain. physical pain. And if there's anything that I have to share that can help, then, well, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, so the emotional pain, I know what it is about. It's old emotional pain. It's been around since I was, well, off and on since I was a little girl. Um, it's difficult this time. It's got some shame attached to it because before I went through it when I was single. Now, as you guys know, I am married, and my husband has been helping me amazingly. But there's a big deal between going for with something by yourself where you feel the shame yourself and having someone else watch you go through it. It's it sucks. But and also is got a good side because I posted on Twitter a little, and I'm going to put it up on screen now for those of you who haven't seen it. Um, but on screen right now, you're seeing a cartoon uh, comic, and I've saved it. My husband saw it first, and he said you'll love this. And it's about a person who's in pain, and they don't know what they need, and so their friend asks what they can do, and then their friend says, "Hold on a minute," and then goes and makes a little nest, and then says, "Are you okay? Are you ever going to come out?" I'm paraphrasing this because I have it memorized somewhat, but anyway. And then in the last panel, you see that the friend has gotten in and they're together in their little nest. And this is what life is like when you have a great husband or wife or partner. Doesn't have to be husband or wife. Could be a friend. But when you have that person there for you and you're going through pain, that's basically what it's like. But it's, if you can see in the first panel, that person is curled up and they're hurting and there's just a lot of shame in it. At least for me, there has been. So that's what's going on. I feel I'm coming out on the other side. Today, the day I'm recording this is Wednesday, so this will go up tomorrow, Thursday. And I know what the root cause of the pain is. And yesterday, I went and got help for the pain, the emotional pain, and got a little more clarity. But anyway, that's basically the situation. And I hear my husband come upstairs. I think I hear him. Not sure. He'll wander in here. So in any case, yeah, that's first problem. The second problem is that I have developed last winter. I fell and I hit my left hip and fell flat on my butt on a slippery pathway. And ever since then, my hip has never really quite felt good. We do have a chiropractor who is also a personal friend, and he is really helpful. Yay, there's husband.
Hello.
I am recording a Just Jessa episode, so if you there he is.
Just back from a gig.
He's, as I just told you, he just said it's just back from the gig, and he's eating pizza. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, I fell on my hip, and chiropractor has helped, and I'm in alignment and whatnot. But as a result, I've developed a case of sciatica, which is basically my chiropractor just tells me it's an inflamed sciatic nerve. This translates to the fact that this translates to basically almost constant pain, except even worse when I'm sitting, except when I'm standing, then it hurts too. So if you're a Let's Player and you need to sit in this chair, it starts to hurt pretty badly. So right now I'm sitting It's pretty calm. Um, but if I continue to sit here, what's happened before is that it started to hurt pretty badly. So I've I've adjusted my desk so that I can, instead of what I've used to do with me, there's, if I lean forward like this, um, it hurts more. And this is how I used to be at the desk. I'd have my microphone here and, keyboard and whatnot. So I'm trying to learn how to lean back like this in my chair and have the microphone closer and the keyboard behind it. Um, Actually, other way around, keyboard in front of it, microphone behind it, and then try and play lean back, kind of like in a barco lounger, which is, relaxing, but also I tried to record Skyrim like that. I tried 2 nights in a row, scrapped 6 to 7, 8 recordings of me trying to do this. I just could not get into the role play because I kept, I don't know, feeling out of it because I was so lean back and um, maybe just too much of a relaxing position, and that I'm used to being forward and into the character as opposed to laid back like I'm, in my freaking living room or something. So I did record one episode and I got used to it, and I feel like the episode's okay. That's when Kenlin uh, arrives at the Orc stronghold, where she's going to do the blood proving, and the blood proving's all set up and ready to go, and I'm really happy about that. So basically, the answer to why there's no content, I've told you. When there will be content, hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. It's a day by day thing. That's basically all I can tell you. I don't like my channel to go dead, and I don't like there to be no content. So believe me, I'm not sitting around on my twiddling my thumbs, just like, oh, I'll get around to it. My channel is incredibly important to me, incredibly, as well. You guys know. So that's it. I've got one more thing to tell you. I'm gonna have to lean a little bit out of camera range here. So feel free to send me your questions. I want to show you a little something that I keep on my desk. Let's see if you guys can see it. I'll show you the whole thing. These two little birds. This is a very heavy piece, and it's a bowl. There's a beautiful little stone in it, and it says, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you could see that. It says grace. And this is one of my most cherished pieces. It was given to me some years ago as a gift, and I love it. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. And I keep it on my desk to remember that to go through life with grace and dignity, self-respect, and when I fall down, I just eventually I just get back up and I keep on keeping on. Thank you to all of you for watching this, and I hope it hasn't gone too long, but it probably has. Because that's my way. What am I gonna do about that? I don't know. Stop talking, probably. Anyway, um, yeah, and thank you for your support on Twitter. Go Team Jessa! Yay, Team Jessa! I love that hashtag. So, so yeah, go Team Jessa below. Ask me questions, and I will respond with another Q&J. Thank you again to Parker and to all of you for watching.